Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to What's in the Bag, Jay. Now, this is the segment where I pick 6 movies from my collection that I haven't seen, write their names on a piece of paper, throw them in the bag, draw one out at random, and do a review. Returning from last week is Exit Plan, Stalked, Fields of the Dead, Cannibals, Body Puzzle, and making his debut this week is Monsters. I'm going to give the bag a good tussle, and we're going to see what gets picked this week. We have Body Puzzle. So I'm going to set that aside while I set all the other movies side by side by side. And I'm going to use my trusty Freddy vs. Jason die, and we're going to see what gets picked next week. Come back. Two. All right. Let's give the bag another good tussle. Can't find it. There we go. The first one coming back next week is Stalked. And the next one coming back is Exit Plan. Now, if you want to see me review Fields of the Dead, Cannibals, or Monsters, then definitely vote. But right now, I'm going to watch Body Puzzle and come back with a review later. All right, I'm back. I just watched Body Puzzle, and here are my thoughts. Body Puzzle is a 1992 film which runs approximately 98 minutes and is written and directed by Lamberto Bava. Now, Lamberto Bava is the son of Mario Bava, the godfather of the Giallo. Now, Lamberto Bava was responsible for A Blade in the Dark, which is probably a top 10 Giallo for me, Devilfish, which I absolutely love, and Ghost Son. This stars Joanna Pacula as Tracy Grant, and I knew she looked familiar. She was in Tombstone, Virus with Jamie Lee Curtis, and Gorky Park. This also stars Thomas Arana as Michelle Livy, and that's probably Mikel because it's Italian. He was in Gladiator, The New Pope, and Limitless. And Francois Montague as Abe. He was in The Burma Conspiracy, Time and Money, and The Man with 100 Masks, and a ton of TV. Now, they tried to film this in 1989, and they had a different lead actress, but they had to replace her because she wanted out because it took too long to get this going. And a neat part in the film is when Joanna Pacula's character is going to the cemetery. Actually, she's going to work, and they stop her at the cemetery to say that her husband's been dug up. And the guy announced himself as Mario Fulci, which I thought was kind of funny because Mario Bava and Lucio Fulci, they kind of combined the names. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm not going to get into a synopsis of this film. This film is best to go in blind. So I'm not going to tell you what this film is about. And the reason why I'm not is because I'm going to say that this film probably had the biggest effect on me other than any other giallo that I have watched. Um, so as I'm watching this film, they give you who the killer is in the beginning. They give you part of the reason. By the half an hour point, you probably have 90% of the reason why all this is happening. And it's about a guy who's going around killing people and cutting off pieces of their body. That's why they call it body puzzle. Some of it is saved until the end of the film. And I'm sitting here watching this, and my wife is playing on the computer. And I'm telling her that I love this as a slasher movie, right? Because it's got really cool slasher element to it. But they give you everything too early in the film. They give you who the killer is. They give you the killer's motivation. The only thing they didn't do is explain the reason why he's cutting off body parts. They do get to that towards the end of the film. It's not that big of a reveal. But all of a sudden, we're at the 45, maybe 50-minute mark in the movie, if I remember correctly. And maybe it's about the hour mark. Yeah, I think it's about the hour mark. And the whole thing is turned up on its ear, and everything I thought that I knew, I now don't know. So this one really kind of pulled the rug out from under me. And for that, I loved it. I freaking loved this movie. That's kind of why I wanted to not talk about the synopsis so much, because I feel like it's best to kind of go in blind in the film. The only thing you're hearing is the, if you even want to call it this, chapter marks in the film. But the fact that they just took everything I knew and completely just threw it away and said, now this is how it is, and how did it get this way? It just blew my mind. It literally blew my mind. This is one of the best giallo films that I've seen. And I know Jennifer Tochi was trying to get into giallo movies, and she reviewed one for, I believe it was Slashback. But she reviewed probably one that I have not seen. I have not seen Don't Torture a Duckling, but I heard it's one of the roughest giallo because it deals with incest, child molestation, and stuff like that. So that's probably not the best one to start with. You want to start with a great giallo film? Check out Body Puzzle, even though it's not technically done by Mario Bava, the godfather of giallo. It's done by his son. And let me tell you something. A Blade in the Dark is fantastic. Body Puzzle is fantastic. It blew me away. I really enjoyed it. And it does have some recognizable stars in it. So people that go into giallo films where they're only speaking Italian, or people that they've never seen before, this actually has some people that you've seen in other films. So definitely check this one out. And don't forget to vote for the ones that didn't make it. I am so happy that this one got picked. One of the best gialli that I've seen in quite a while. And I've watched a lot of them lately. Some of them 2 or 3 times. And I think I'm going to watch this one again after I'm done this review. I liked it that much. It is so good. So don't forget to vote, and if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.